start from a young age. Listen, sometimes we don't have the time to speak to our children and tell them exactly, this person is like this country is like this. Look, it's going to take somebody like at least 5 reads before they actually grasp everything. My parents learned stuff from this, you know. Adults learn stuff from this book. I learned a lot from this book. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's just about teaching them things about different places at an early age.
Right.
And I feel like that can combat a lot of things. It can combat differences. You know, a lot of times children, it's not that we don't like each other. Sometimes we're just afraid because we don't understand each other.
Right.
But if we can understand each other from a young age and we grow into that through school, through college, through our careers, this is going to sound
a whole lot easier.
Very generalized, like weird, but like, you know, it'll be make the world a better place, you know?
It actually does.
Yeah.
Just those little nuggets.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that, I mean, just looking at it, looking at the book cover, it tells exactly what it is that you're going to read. It's about every face, every color, and it's a great concept. Love it.
Thank you.
Now, how is the book doing?
Being received very well. We only launched it a few weeks ago. We had a book signing in Miami that was very successful. We have another one in New York coming up. So, you know, we're trying to get it into the educational systems in the U.S. So it's already kind of getting circulated in some of the schools in South Florida. We're eventually getting it into Central Florida, and we are going to be getting it into some schools here in New York City. But I do want to go home to Guyana. I want to get it into the educational system there, and also go to the different countries that are listed in this book and do that as well and get it there. So this book is, you know, you ask book sales, and that's kind of like a weird question, you know.
Not necessarily the book sales, but how are the bookstores? Because you're going after prominent bookstores.
Yes, yeah. More importantly, though, I feel like it's about the message.
Right.
So it can be in this bookstore, but is it going to touch your home in a bookstore? Unless you go out looking for it, you're not. You know. So I feel like the way to teach it is in the classrooms. And so, yes, I went in the bookstores. Yes, go buy it. Barnes & Noble, Amazon, it's there. Google it. No matter where in the world you are, you will get it. But the most important thing is that the message that not just children, but parents and teachers alike will be able to take away from it. So with that said, I wanted it to be everywhere. I want it to be one of those books. You know, there's a book called First Day of School Jitters that teachers usually read to their students on the first day of school. I want this to be one of those books, First Day of School. Because guess what? You see all these ethnicities here? If it's not like that now, it's very close to it. In a few years, this is exactly what our classroom is going to look like.
Yeah, if not already.
If not already.
Right. So, on that note, I do want to know, we haven't talked much about your hometown.
Okay.
And there's a reason for that, and maybe a small chance, the reason you frequent Queens, New York, as often as you do. So tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay, so I was born in Brooklyn, yes, Brooklyn Hospital. I was raised in Queens, New York. I spent a big chunk of my life in Queens. Family, friends, school. I graduated from Queens College. For my undergrad, I went to Brooklyn College, starting my master's there. And then obviously moved to Orlando, where my family is, and now I'm in South Florida. My parents are from Guyana, and that's my Guyanese tie. Yeah. But you know what? My parents are part of me, and Guyana's part of me. So it's not like, oh, well, you're not from Guyana. No, I wasn't born there, but I might as well have been because, you know, my parents are. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and they tried very hard when I was a young girl. We'd go back every year, you know, and then...
You've done that.
Yes, yeah. But, you know, full disclosure, we stopped going for a while because a lot of our family, you know, came over to the States. Yep. And so we didn't go for a while. And when I was in Orlando, there was a Caribbean Chamber of Commerce there, and they had this thing going on. I don't know if you're familiar, Guy Expo. And I went there about 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I want to say, for the first time in 18 years. I know, I'm bad. But I went back. That was the point.
Okay.
And, you know, it was really nice. I was part of Guy Expo. I met the president. You know, I sat down in the State House with him. It was such a humbling experience, you know. I didn't make it back where my parents are from, which is Currentine Berbice. But I did go to Georgetown, and I had never gone there. Beautiful place. I will go back again soon, and I will go back to Currentine, but Berbice. But my point is, it's you know, you come to you know, the States, or you come over and you leave, you know, Guyana. You know, people say it all the time, and it's not that you forget where you come from, but it's nice to go back and revisit where you're from. Right. You know, for yourself, for the people around you. People are so happy. You know, nothing bothers them. I'm like, oh my God, I want your life. Yeah. You know, I love it.
Well, I think it's true when but you weren't born there.
No.
But even though I was born there and I came to
Where were you born?
I was born in Grove, East Bank.
Okay.
Which is in Georgetown.
Okay.
Since you don't know the areas as well.
I know a little bit about Georgetown.
Well, this was in Grove, a few minutes outside of
Okay, I don't
the
know
city.
that. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I don't know that much.
This is going towards the airport.
Okay.
It's the area that I was born in.
That's where they have the new hotel, or one of the new hotels, the Princess Hotel, somewhere around there.
Oh dear, I haven't gone back in a long time.
She just wanted to school me, and I'm schooling her.
No, but the reason for saying this is, I still refer to Guyana as home.
Why would you not?
Haven't been here for more than half of my life. So there's something dear and special about coming from someplace else and setting up your shop or your home in another part of the world. So good old Guyana is always going to be my homeland.
You should go back?
I will. I did go back after several years of coming, about a decade later, but not in the recent years. I am going to with my children.
Beautiful.
When they're of age.
Beautiful. So they can appreciate it and enjoy it.
Yes,
Oh, God, that's a
they're
great
a bit
idea.
young right now.
Yeah.
So, on that note, I do want to say thank you for being on Exposed TV. That was short, right?
It was. Hey, look, I'm getting comfortable. We're ending this now. Like, I was ready for more questions.
And we do hope it's the first of many books to come, and that you'd visit us again.
Oh, absolutely. You've got my number now, so you can bug me anytime.
Okay.
You've been good to me.
And for future events, how can our audience find out
Sure.
more
So
about
our publishing company is busybookspublishing.com, and usually that's where all of our, book signings and book events are. If you want the book, you can go to barnesandnoble.com or amazon.com and just either put my name or, hey, first day of school, do you want to be my friend? You can always get it there. And you can always visit my website, too. I'm always putting where my next stop is going to be, might be there, things like that. Pictures, behind-the-scenes stuff, JenniferBisram.com. I'm going to plug my Instagram and all my social media stuff. Whoever's watching it, my Twitter is Jen Bisram TV, Facebook, Jennifer Bisram, Instagram, same thing. But, and I say that because I want people to join the conversation with me.
what better way?
Yes, I respond to everything and everyone, so I welcome more friends.
Okay. If you can take them on.
Now
okay, so we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. But congratulations on first day of school. Do you want to be my friend?
Thank you.
And all the very best in all aspects of your life.
Thank you very much for having me. And I have to say, Exposed TV, great job. I am very proud to sit here, with you and representing Exposed TV today. I think you guys are doing a great job, and any support you need, just let me know.
Thank you so much. And to you, our audience, we thank you so much for joining us as we expose Jennifer Bisram and her new book, Go Out and Get It, First Day of School, Do You Want to Be My Friend? Awesome concept. And for those of you who's been lacking in the Exposed TV episodes, you can catch those up on our YouTube channel. Until next time, I'm Sarah with Exposed TV, coming out of the Self Production